Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I'm not feeling good today. I'm feeling kind of drained and just overall yucky. So I just wanted to pull some cards though because I felt the itch to shuffle. So I want to see what's going on. I'm actually in bed. As soon as I record this video, I am going back to bed. But I just wanted to pull some cards for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and see what's going on in the partnership. So, I think what we're going to do is a past, present, and future for both counterparts. We'll do masculine and feminine. I'm just going to use one deck for this. So let's see what's going on with the masculine and feminine. Just a reminder, a couple of announcements as I'm shuffling. First of all, my prices, the February sale is over, so my prices are back to their original prices. But I do have something for everyone, for every price point. And as you guys know, if you want the 5-card spread or the 3-card spread, which are my lowest spread offerings, I do get a lot out of those channelings. I wanted to make something that was affordable for you guys. I wanted to be able to hit every price point. Well, also not, I don't want to undervalue my worth. And what I do. But I do have it's a 5-card spread for, I believe it's 25, and a 3-card spread for 15. So those are my lowest price points. You can find everything on my website at www.susandonspiritual or in the description box below. What else? The other message that I want to say, I'm having trouble shuffling these. The other message that I wanted to say was, if you haven't given that special messages for Twin Flame Union video a listen, go ahead and do that. That was incredible. I'd never channeled anything like that before. It was a higher level of ascension messages. And when I say higher level, I just mean it's not just about the physical dynamic that we usually go into. It was really about in depth about what is union, the masculine and feminine energies, and my spirit guides actually said that we're going to be talking about that more and more. So give those a listen. I've actually never heard anybody talk about what I had channeled before, so that was really new to me. That was coming directly from spirit. Did not expect that to come out. It was really, truly incredible. I'll link in the description box below, so give it a listen, and we'll get more clarity in and hopefully in the next Divine Partnership reading, or as Spirit comes through me. What they're telling me now is everything in divine timing, and that there'll be more clarity as time goes by. But they wanted those messages out when those came out, so hopefully it resonated with some of you. I didn't understand everything. I felt it in my heart. There's an understanding in my heart, but my logical mind, didn't fully understand or fully grasp what they were saying. That's what they said. They said, you'll have deeper understanding. They were showing me the spiral. So they said that we'll have deeper understanding as time goes by, deeper clarity. But amazing, amazing messages that came through, so give that a listen. And also the last Divine Partnership reading, I really read for a segment of the collective where it's like telling a story. It's usually the same collective. Sometimes it's a little bit different, but if it resonates with you, look back at looking back at the previous Divine Partnership readings, like there's forward movement happening. There's a real progression happening here within the collective, and both you and your masculines, you and your feminines, you should be so proud of all of the work that you've done. I am so proud of you guys, for you guys. It's been incredible seeing the transformation just through the cards. I'm seeing that in my own life. I'm seeing that within myself. I'm seeing that within my friends. It's just amazing. This whole journey is incredible for how it really does transform us. So yeah, if you feel moved to, my videos are timeless, so if you feel moved to a previous pick-a-pile, which, we really do dive into the ascension journey there as well, not just, the love stuff, but really ascension and what healing means for you, or if you feel called to any of the previous Divine Pick-a-Piles, if you're just coming to my channel now, go ahead and give those a listen. That just means that there's something there for you. My channel is really about guiding you. I don't believe in anybody is superior to another. I don't believe I'm ahead of the curve. I think that anybody who says that they're ahead of the curve and that everybody else follows, I think that's bullshit, quite frankly, because this journey is not about superiority. You are exactly where you need to be and when you need to be on your journey. So be very proud of how far you've come. Look ahead to where you're going, but be in the present. Be in the present moment and be so proud of how you've transformed. And, even, you know, channelers and intuitives and healers, we're just meant to be guides. We're just meant to be teachers to show you your own divinity within you, because you have these gifts as well. Everybody has their own divinity within themselves. Everybody has these gifts. And, you know, our job is to really nurture that. And so, you know, I truly believe that my job is to help you. My job is to guide you for your own path. And then when you reach that place where you feel that within yourself, when you have the confidence within yourself, when you feel ready to nurture your own gifts, you know, then it's like my job is done, and that's wonderful. Like I'm rooting for you. I'm happy for that. But anybody who is saying that they are, you know, above the curve, ahead of the curve, or that they go first and then everybody else follows, I'm sorry. I think that's bullshit. I don't tolerate that kind of superiority. That's just ego. That's ego speaking, and I think that's crap, quite frankly. I don't know. I'm seeing that a lot more in the community, and it just, you know, I hit unsubscribe, because that's not living in the light. You know, living in the light is seeing the divinity in all. Living in the light is sharing your light with others, and, you know, being a guide for others, and being a teacher for others, and nurturing that spirituality and that guidance within others, nurturing their own intuitive gifts, and understanding that everybody has intuitive gifts. So, yeah, I don't know why I just went on that thread. I'm not really sure why, but I felt called to speak up about that, and yeah, that's where I stand on that. I will never see myself as above you guys, ever. My job is simply to guide, and, you know, I'm at your service. And this is an honor, and I humbly accept this honor to be here for you. I love this community. I love doing what I do. I love being able to tap into your energies. If you order private readings from me, thank you so much to those of you who have. It has been a pleasure working with you, an absolute pleasure working with you. Such beautiful souls, and that's your gift to me. That is your gift to me, being able to work with you. So, that being said, let's see what's going on. Before we go back to bed, let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculines and the Divine Feminines. Okay, we're going to do Divine Masculine first. We're going to do past, present, future energies, and then we're going to do Divine Feminine, past, present, future. And then I think what I'm being called to do is pull a card for union, so we'll do that as well. And sorry, guys, this is my bed. Like I said, I've been in bed all day. We're just going to work with it here. I hope you guys can see. Ooh, shed a little light on the subject, why don't we? Okay. Divine Masculine, please. There we go. Divine Masculine. Present energies. Present energies for the Divine Masculine. Spirit, we got the Justice card, and Spirit actually said this is going to crown the entire reading, that justice is being served. So I'm going to put this above here. And then we got the King of Wands for the Divine Masculine, and they were guiding me to the present energies. I'm sorry, for the past energies for that. So that is where I'm going to put it. Let's get a clarifier for the past energies for the Divine Masculine. Past energy. Okay. Present energy, please. Present energy, please. Ooh. That's good. Let's get a clarifier for the present energy, please. Thank you. And I'm putting it there because it's kind of a mess here, but I'll show you guys the cards. And future energies for the Divine Masculine. Future energies for this collective. Okay. Feminine energies, please. Let's get a clarifier, thank you. Oh, a lot of major arcanas happening here. Present energies. Hi, Moxie. Present energies for the Divine Feminine, please. Thank you. Let's get a clarifier for the Feminine. Thank you. And near future. future for the divine feminine. Wow. Okay. Let's get one more for the divine masculine, please. Let's get one more for the divine masculine for the near future. Okay. I'm going to do the near future really quick. Just one message because we got the Knight of Swords. And what I heard, here it is. What I heard immediately was, Moxie, darling. Okay. What I heard immediately was the divine feminine wants communication. This is such a mess. I'm so sorry, you guys. And my dog is, well, okay. I hope you guys can see everything. So what I heard immediately was the divine feminine wants communication, and they want swift communication, and they want commitment, and they want this triumph. And so I asked for another card, and what we got for the divine masculine was Ace of Swords. There's a new beginning communication happening here. There's some truth, there's some clarity that's coming to the divine feminine. So let's get into this. The overall energies is justice. The scales are being balanced, balancing the masculine and feminine energies within you, and that is being reflected without you. Again, go listen to the special messages for the divine partnership. Or for Twin Flame Union. I'll link it in the description box below. It is really, really incredible energies, incredible messages that came through. But here, what's happening in the current moment is balance is being made. The scales are balancing is what they're telling me. That justice is no longer blind, that the blindfold is coming off, and that the divine, this is the divine coming in and making sure you see how she's holding up. And there's light here, and the chains are made of light. This is the divine coming in, shedding light on the situation, making sure that balance and justice is done. I'm hearing that this is not just for this divine partnership, although, it's going to be reflected in the divine partnership. It's going to be reflected in the masculine and feminine relationship. But this is also being justice is also being done as far as karmic relationships, as far as karmic third-party issues coming to a close. This could be legal issues. This could be divorce. This could be custody. This could be financial matters. House closing. So I'm hearing a house closing. If you have if you're moving and you're closing on a house, whatever that third-party situation is, that was an obstacle for this partnership, or that was an obstacle for you, that's coming to a close. Those challenges are coming to a close because the scales are being balanced. Justice is being served, literally and figuratively, is what they're saying. Okay. So for the baby girl, for the divine masculine in the recent past, this is a progression. They went from a page to the king, and we've been getting the King of Wands very often in these readings. This is going from wanting this kind of like immature communication, immature actions, wanting a beginning but not sure how to take that beginning, not sure how to take that next step. You see how this king here is kind of giving him the side eye? This is your masculine's present self. They're saying kind of giving a side eye to the masculine's past self, to his own past self. Kind of like, what the hell were you thinking? What were you doing? Why couldn't you have stepped up and been a king now? And in the future energies, we actually have this regret, this Four of Cups energy, this regret, this kind of heartbreak, this not seeing the two cups behind them, not seeing the forest for the trees is what they're telling me. But here, he's kind of like looking at his past self like, you're an idiot. Like, now that he's a king, he realizes how immature he was. He's realizing, how much he lost or could have lost with this connection. But now, in the recent past, he grew up to be the king. He grew up to be the king, to sit firmly on his throne with this fire within him, fire within his heart, feeling it within his soul, and really wanting to step forward into the future with the divine feminine. In the present energies, we have that flame that he's holding, that wand, the King of Wands, that wand that's ablaze, turning into 8. Wanting fast communication, wanting to take fast action, wanting to right the wrongs is what I'm hearing. They had to put down some burdens. And they're telling me that these cycles are still closing out. We have the moon here, is what they're showing me. They're putting down their burdens one by one. And it's not easy because, again, we're in that transition phase. We're in that integration energy. So this is not an easy feat, especially when they've been carrying the weight of this for so long. They've been carrying the weight of their own troubles. They've been carrying the weight of everybody else's struggles. They've been sacrificing themselves. What they're showing me here, look how, this person here is so strong. Here, we don't have a glare. This person here is so strong, but really kind of buckling under the weight of this. They don't have to carry this weight any longer, and they're starting to understand this because judgment is coming in. This is a rebirth. This is a call to arms. This is a call to lay down those burdens and to stand up straight in the king energy, to take the throne back and move forward with their life. And this is what they're understanding. This is a fresh start. The end of one cycle, the rebirth of themselves, and the start of something brand new, something they're passionate about, something they're excited about, something they're eager to move forward towards. And what they're eager to move forward towards is their divine feminine. Because in the future energies, we have the Knight of Cups, feeling the emotion, wanting to come forward. Look how he's rearing this horseback, ready to just charge, holding that cup of love triumphant in his hands. They are feeling this, and they had to end these cycles out. They're telling me they had to close out these cycles. They're still doing this. This is present energy, having to close out these cycles, these last remnants of energy, in order for this complete rebirth to take place, to be called up, guided by the divine, in order to move forward with this passion that they're feeling in their hearts, ready to charge forward with this cup of love, this beautiful, beautiful cup of love. This energy here is all about taking action, all about coming forward with action. What might be holding them up is this Five of Cups, feeling so much emotion, but having regret for the past. Now, usually when I read this card, it's regret for the past, like they're looking at the past, like karmic relationship. Now, karmic relationship, it could be a person, a place, or a thing, a situation. It could be a past pattern of behavior. It could be a habit, an addiction, a person, like a relationship, a familiar relationship, a romantic relationship. It could be any of those things. That's the third party situation. That those are all karmic cycles. When I usually read this card, this Five of Cups card, it's regret for the past, looking at the past cups, not seeing what's behind them, not seeing these two cups of love that are still upright, but they're crying over spilled milk. They're crying because of these past cups. That's not the energy that I'm getting here. Here they are having regret for their divine feminine. They're having regret, looking back at the past, feeling regret for their past behavior, feeling regret. That's the key word here, is what they're giving me, is just regret. They also might be feeling a little bit lonely. They also might be feeling, not in a lone way, but lonely as in they're missing their other piece, they're missing their other half, they're missing their divine feminine, longing for their divine feminine, longing for that other cup to be the match to them. The complete match is what they're saying. And you see how these two cups match and how they're golden, and these are kind of like dim and burnt out. These are on fire. These are like completely lit up. These are golden, beautiful, brimming. And they know this. They know that the divine feminine now is their match, and they are ready to charge forward with that cup of love for them, but they are having some regret over having not come forward sooner, having they're giving me a couple of situations here, because we have this Ace of Swords here. They've had an epiphany. They want this new beginning. They're seeing things more clearly now. They have truth. They're understanding the truth of this connection, and they want to bring the truth forward. So they're giving me a couple of scenarios. There could have been deception in the past. There could have been betrayal in the past. There could have been lies and secrets in the past. However the situation is resonating with you, they could have been withholding themselves, not sharing a part of their lives, not sharing themselves, not sharing their emotions, really holding back on their emotions, withholding their love. However that situation is resonating with you, they are finding clarity. They are seeing the truth of how they treated their feminine. They're seeing the truth of how they've treated those around them. And they're seeing the truth, they're saying, of how they treated themselves. Because as within, so without, they not only did this to the feminines, they not only have done this to other people in their lives, but they've done it to themselves as well. Because if they deceive somebody else, they're deceiving themselves. If they betray somebody else, they're betraying themselves. If they withhold love for somebody else, they're only withholding love for themselves, and they are seeing the reflection. They are finally seeing the mirror. That is a very strong spirits, like that's very strong. That is a very strong message that they want to get apart. They want to bring about that. Whatever they did, and divine feminines, they're saying for you to have compassion and love for your divine masculine, because whatever the divine masculine did, they also did to themselves. However they hurt you, divine feminines, they have also hurt themselves. And so they're saying they are having regret and they're feeling this. They want to come forward. They're not sure how, but they want this new beginning. And they're going to be charging forward with this new beginning very, very soon, because they have this. They want this. They're feeling this. This passion. It's just so charged with passion. They're feeling this electric, magnetic pull to move forward, not only in their life, but towards the divine feminine as well. Because they understand this connection. They understand this relationship now. They're understanding that this is true love. This is divine love. They have the clarity of this. And they're understanding that to withhold that love, to ignore that love, is to only ignore the divine love within themselves as well. Because that is what this partnership, that is what this union is all about. It is that divine love. Okay. Divine feminines. We got the Death card and we got the Hanging Man. In the past, you went through a transformation yourself where you said that you weren't going to wait anymore. Two messages here. You weren't going to wait. You were going to move on with your life. That is how you've transformed. You've released that attachment to your divine masculine. You've released that attachment to this journey. Decided that for yourself, you were going to move on with this journey for yourself. Now, that could be with relation to the ascension journey as a whole, where you decided that, hey, this thing is pretty kick-ass. I'm transforming myself. I look back to the past and see I'm not the same person. Like, I'm eager to go forward on this, journey towards happiness for myself and myself only, no matter what my divine counterpart is doing. Bravo. That's amazing. That is amazing, because that is exactly the kind of attachment that we need to be releasing. That's exactly the kind of control that we need to be releasing. The other message here is surrender. You've also surrendered to this. You've surrendered to divine timing, and that's been part of your transformation as well. Surrendering to divine timing. When we say letting go and moving on, you're not necessarily moving on without your divine masculine, because your divine masculine is a part of you. Your divine masculine is always within you. You're never separate. So you might not be moving on so much as having the energy of moving on. I'll give you an example. My divine masculine and I, we are best friends. We see each other all the time. It's just there hasn't been a higher level of commitment, even though the feelings are there. So in my recent past, I actually was in this energy where I was like, you know what? I choose to be happy no matter what, because I want that for my life. And so that felt amazing. That felt really, really good. I still see him, I still am in love with him. I still love him. I still want that higher level of commitment, but I'm also surrendering to divine timing. So that's the message here for how the divine feminines are transforming. You can still see your divine masculine, but that you're releasing that attachment. Now, there's a special message coming in for those who are in separation. You're releasing the expectation of communication, is what they're saying. You're releasing the expectation of seeing them. You're releasing the expectation of things coming to pass, while also surrendering to divine timing, also knowing that it is meant to be and it will come to you, that you are manifesting it, but that it's also in divine timing. So there's two scenarios here for those who are in separation and those who aren't. And when we say separation, we just mean no contact or limited contact, because there is truly no such thing as separation. You are one. You are truly one. So, two messages here. Those in separation, releasing expectations, releasing control of the situation, really surrendering to this. No more waiting around, moving forward with your life, and eager to move forward with your life while releasing that control over how this relationship pans out or how the communication comes in. For those who are not in separation, again, releasing the expectations around the relationship, releasing the expectations around what it is you want to manifest, knowing that you're manifesting it, knowing it's coming in divine timing, but wanting to really move towards your own happiness. Move towards your own happiness, understanding that this relationship is also part of that happiness, that this is what you want, but that you have the independence. I thought we got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you have the independence, you have the stability, you have the faith that this will all pan out, and that you're just going to, you're not stuck in that stagnant energy, is what they're really saying. Not stuck in that stagnant energy anymore of waiting. When we say moving on, it's not so much a letting go as a letting it be. Oh, hi, sweetheart. Not a letting it go, but a letting things be, letting things unfold magically, because you have faith and you know. It's not just a faith, it is a knowing that things are unfolding. And boy, are things unfolding. Strength and Two of Cups. Again, it's the same energy here. It's the strength and the faith that this soulmate, this twin flame connection, however you want to define it, it's just the label, this spiritual connection, this divine partnership, this heaven sent, this heaven orchestrated connection is coming to pass. Just complete faith, complete strength, feeling strength in yourself as well, feeling strength in your own life as you feel strength within this connection. This is your present energy. So this transformation that you underwent is trickling into the present energy here. Then we have the near future energy. We have the Knight of Swords, we have the Emperor, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Near future, you are feeling balanced. And look at him giving you the side eye. Look at that Emperor. Look at that Emperor eyeing up the Nine of Pentacles. This is you, Divine Feminines. And this is your masculine coming into Emperor energy, and you see them. You see them too, but you're kind of like, oh, I'll just go do my own thing. When you're ready, you come in. When you're ready to charge forward with this truth, when you're ready to be victorious, when you're ready to step up, I'll be here. But in the meantime, I'm just going to hang out with my bird friends and my butterflies and my pentacles and my abundance and my work and my life and my friends. I'm just going to do my own thing because I'm Mr. Energy is, it's just the energy. It's not the gender. I'm Miss Independent. And look at this Emperor watching you. And what he's saying is, I'm coming. I'm stepping up. I am stepping up, and she knows it. The Divine Feminine knows it. Divine Feminine can feel that evolution happening within Divine Masculine, can feel the change, can see it, even within the physical. And it might be small. There might be small nuggets there, but that she can see it or she can feel it. There is something coming. He is coming into his Emperor energy, no longer just this King of Wands, really stepping into taking control of his life, standing his ground, ready to take action with passion, just ready to... There's so much passion in these cards. I can't even. So much passion in this Emperor card. Just ready to charge forward and I'm getting the word claim. Claim his Divine Feminine as his. Just ready to step up. But in the meantime, Feminines, you're just like, okay, when it's right, I have all these 9 Pentacles. When do you want to offer me that one that I'm missing? That's cool. You step up. Sorry guys, my dog hit my laptop with her paw, and I don't know what happened with the video, but I had to, it was doing something weird with the sound, so I had to cut it off. I hope that you guys, I hope that I didn't interrupt anything there. So what I was saying was, he's stepping up as the Emperor. You're waiting for him to step up as the Emperor, but in the meantime, you're just doing your own thing. You're just doing your own thing. You're like, okay, when you have that 1 Pentacle to offer, that huge 1 Ace of Pentacles to offer to match my 9, that's great. Come in. Come in when you're ready. Come in when you're the Emperor. Come in when you are ready to stand up and claim me as yours, because I claim you as mine. Okay, I'm going to end with some union energies. I just want to get a couple of cards. I'm going to clear this away. I want to get a couple of cards for union energies, and then we'll end this. What's the union energies for this couple? What's the current union energies for this couple? Let's get one more. Union energies. All three major arcanas, March is going to be a major month of transformation. I feel it. I just feel it. Some major shifts happening. You're going to start seeing it in the physical as well. That's what I'm getting. You're going to start seeing communication. You're going to start seeing higher levels of commitment. You're going to start seeing flirtatiousness, playfulness. You're just going to start seeing romance, I'm hearing. Like, you're going to start seeing friendship for others, they're saying. You're going to start seeing it. You're going to start seeing the changes manifest in the physical because all this work is being done, because the transformations are taking place, because you're both evolving through your healing. It's beautiful. So all three major arcanas here. We have the Hermit, still going within, but being guided by this light, being guided by the divine, having patience, tempering. Things are still working out in the higher realms. Pieces are still being arranged, but rest assured, your wishes are going to be fulfilled. This is the star that you wished on coming to pass. This is going to be your union, your reunion, your reconciliation. However that looks for you guys, however that looks for your relationship, this is going to be your wish fulfilled. The energy they're giving me here is 10 of Cups, but it's not just, it's like 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. The World card, a cycle coming to a close, so a new beginning, the Fool, a new beginning can take place. Like, this is encompassing all that energy. It is wishes fulfilled and long-term commitment. This is your lifetime wish coming to pass. But there's still a little bit of tinkering to be done. He's still on this journey, still being guided by the light, still being guided by the divine. So have some patience. They're still working things out. They're telling me in the higher realms. They're doing the tempering. The divine is doing the tempering, putting the pieces into place, bringing everything into alignment to bring you your wish. So have patience, have faith. Trust in each other, trust in yourself, trust in the divine. Have faith in that, because you're getting your wish. You're getting your wish. The star that you wished on, yeah, it's coming down to it's coming from heaven down to earth to be placed in your hand. Beautiful, beautiful. I love ending on that note. Okay, you guys, I am headed to bed. I hope that you guys have a very great weekend. I don't think we're going to be doing any other readings, but if I feel called to, I'll hop on. But have a great weekend, and we will see you at the start of the week with a new full Divine Partnership reading. Much love, much light to you. See you soon.